In this lecture, I will be building the About Us section. I will be writing only the HTML markup for About Us section. This is the wireframe for the About Us section. You can see the big heading on the top and then paragraph. On the left side there is a big image of iPhone, and on the right side there are some subtitles with the paragraph and icons on the left for the subtitles. And this will be the final version after applying the CSS to the About Us section. Let us get started. Okay, I will start adding the HTML marker for the About Us section. About Us, it will be a section, and inside section we need to add Bootstrap container div, and inside the container div we need div class row of Bootstrap, and let us add class for the title section. It would be column 10, MD 10, and with offset column offset 1. This is a virtual column. I'll show you how this will be rendered. Okay, About Us title and description, div class section title, and inside that I will add h2 heading About Us, and let us add some Lipsum dummy text. For the paragraph, let us see the result in the browser for this HTML markup. Okay, let me show it to you. The column grid of the Bootstrap framework. Do you see this is a container of the Bootstrap, and this is the row class from the Bootstraps, and I have used only the 10 columns from the 12, and this is the column offset with 1. Do you see this margin on the left side? So it creates some virtual columns. The column MD offset will create one virtual column on the left side. So we can push it and we can center align the row on the page. So okay, moving forward, I will add wrapper for choose us part, and inside that I will create container, and inside the container I will add div class for row, and inside the row I will divide the row into 6 columns, class of column MD -6, and inside that I will add about iPhone, about iPhone. Inside that we will add image source it would be about iPhone.png, this one, and alternate would be iPhone. Let us add the other 6 columns. Column MD-6. So these two divs will become 12 columns. Let us add markup for this one. This is for y chooses choose us title, and inside that we will add the heading for y choose us, and I will add some Libsum dummy content from here. For the p tag, let us add some further description. Y choose us description, choose us description, and inside that we need choose us item 1, and this will be div class choose us item, and inside that let us add first the font awesome icon, choose us item icon, and div, I will add it inside the div I element, and the class for the I element would be class font awesome and font awesome dash bold, and after that I need the title and description for this icon. Let us add comment first, choose us item title and description. Let us add h3, and the title would be this, and the description would be, this is just a dummy content, and paste it. Let us see the result in the browser. Okay, we have image on the left side, and on the right side we have the subtitle and also the list. The icon is not showing, it must be there. Choose title, there is a div, so it is not taking. Just maybe the color is not, maybe the color is white. Let me check on this. Okay, we have problem with the class name. Let me fix it, and there is the problem. It was just to remove this thing. Now the icon is there. So let us copy this choose us item div for the next 2 items. I will copy it, paste it for the second one, and the icon should for this second one would should be bullhorn, and the title for this would be this. Here is the title, and here is the Lipson. Let me copy it for the third item. And the icon would be flag-o, and this would be the heading for the third item, and this is the dummy content for this section. Let us see the result in a browser. I will close this. So now we have the top section for the About Us, and we have the section for Why Choose Us. Let me show you the grid system for this section. Do you see the Choose Us wrapper, and then there is a container inside it from the bootstrap file, and then there is a row inside the main container, and the main container is divided into 2 columns. On the left side we have 6 columns, and on the right side we have 6 columns. And inside the Choose Us, on the right side we have top heading and description, and then we have list of items. So I think at this stage everything looks fine. In the next lecture we will apply the CSS to this About Us section, but before I move forward to the next lecture, I think the image of the iPhone on the header section is taking too much space. Let us also fix it. In the header section we are using 4 columns for the image. Let us replace this with 3 columns and with some offset columns, with one offset column MD offset of 1. Let me show you the result. I will refresh it, and now it looks fine. Now it's taking the 3 columns, not 4 columns. Do you see the offset of 1 column on the right side with the orange bar? So it is pushing the iPhone image, and the iPhone image is taking the 3 columns instead of 4 columns. Now it looks fine. And do you see the background image is fixed? Okay, in this section we wrote HTML markup for the About Us section. In the next, I will open the style.css. I will add comments for About Us, and let us start adding CSS to the Choose Us wrapper. I will copy it. I think the spelling is wrong. It should be wrapper. Let me copy it again and dot wrapper. Let us add some space at the top of this wrapper using padding top with 50 pixels. And also let us add some margin top to this About iPhone image. It should be About dash iPhone, and inside that there is image. Let us add some margin top of 8 pixel. So this is the choose us wrapper. Okay, we have padding top of 50 pixel. Okay, fine. Moving forward. Okay, before I move forward, I need to add some CSS for this class, and it would be in a journal section. Let us create a journal section here, like you can say of it generic CSS. I will copy this class dot. Okay, let us add padding top of 90 pixel and padding bottom of 50 pixel. It will create some space at the top and bottom of this heading. Let us add CSS to H2. Its position should be relative and the text should be aligned to center, and the color should be 333, and font size for this H2 would be 30 pixel, and font weight should be 400 pixel. And let us make the text transform to uppercase. Okay, let us see the result in the browser. Okay, now it is centered aligned, and we also have a space, the white space here also. This is white spacing, and let us apply CSS to the paragraph, and I think to paragraph, and it should be color with 333, and font size for this paragraph should be 18 pixel with line height of 28 pixel with font weight of 300, and let us align the text to center, and margin top should be 45. It will create some space. Let us see the result in the browser. Now it looks fine. Let's add some underline after this heading. We'll make use of sudo clause after here h2. After h2 there should be some underline. Content should be empty. Let us make the position absolute. The position of this after element would be absolute to the h2. Do you see I added position relative? So let us add bottom to -20 pixel and left of let us say 50%, and the width for this underline would be 60 pixel, and the height would be 1 pixel. Let's add some background color. Background color to 129 CF3 and margin of left should be -30. Let us see the result. Let me refresh it. Do you see this line under the about us? Let me show it to you in a Chrome Developer tool. I have applied the after pseudocode, and this is the CSS for making this underline. I think it looks fine. I think I have not specified the font size for this one. The font size should be 18. For this should be 18. I think I have applied it here. The mistake is here. Okay, now let us see. Now it looks fine. Okay, moving forward to this section, I will come back to the about us section. Okay, let us add choose us title. We have a choose us title class. Let us add some CSS to this choose us title, and inside that we have h2 and paragraph. Let us apply as okay. Text decoration for this should be uppercase. Sorry, text transform, not decoration. Uppercase, and the font weight should be, let us say, 800. The font size should be 30 pixel with line height of 37 pixel and with position relative, because we also need an underline after this. We also need to add some padding bottom after this title. Padding bottom of 50 pixel. Let us see the result in the browser. Okay, so this is choose us title. We have a padding bottom, the white space, and inside that we have h2. Let us add the after pseudo class h2 after, and content should be, and positions should be absolute with bottom of -1 2 pixel, with left 0, and with width of 70 pixel, and with height of 1 pixel, and the background I think background color should be 129 CF3. Let us see the result in the browser. Okay, we have very big line. Let us fix it. Instead of 1 we have 14 here. Let me fix it to 1. The height should be 1 pixel. Let us see the result again. Now still looking wrong. Let us fix it. I think we need to add some margin top for this paragraph. Let us add it. In choose as title we have a paragraph, this one paragraph. Let us add margin top of, let's say 40 pixel, and also the font size for this should be 19 pixel with line height of 24 pixel. Yeah, now much better. Moving forward, for choose as item, let us apply CSS to this class and let us add position relative, and let us add some white spacing, padding bottom of 4 pixel and padding left of 80 pixel. Okay, the reason of adding the padding left 40 pixels so we can adjust the icon on the left side. Okay, moving forward, there is a div inside this div for the icon. Let us add CSS to this div. It should position to absolute and top should be 0 and the left should be 0, and inside this div there is a I element for the icon. The font size for this icon should be 55 pixel and the color should be blue. It should be 1 2 and I think 9 CF3, and let us add transition to all of 1 second, and let me copy it for other prefixes. The one is for WebKit and this one is for Opera, and this one would be for Mozilla. Okay, let us see the result in a browser. Okay, looks fine. Now we have icon on the left side of these choose as item. Let us add some final CSS. Choose as item, there is a heading H3, I think. Yes, H3, it is H3. Let us add CSS to this heading. The color should be 343434 and the text transform should be uppercase and the font size for this should be 20 pixel with font weight of 800, and there is also a paragraph, font weight of, there is also a paragraph inside choose as item class. Let us say the color for this paragraph, the color should be 727272 with font size of 15 pixel. Okay, now looking much better. Okay, this was about the About Us section. We have applied the CSS to the About Us section, so we will move forward to the next section in the next lecture. Thanks.